quarterback or their tailback, Jendi Quelo? That's kind of a two-headed monster they have going on there.
If I'm allowed to answer, yes, which means both. That's a dual threat offense over there. So we have to be game planned and ready to defend the run and do what they, defend what they do well in the pass also. So they're a dangerous offense and they'll be ready for us.
So stepping aside away from what Brockway does, what are you guys going to have to do very well to get this win Friday?
I personally would like to have more balance. As neat as it was to watch your quarterback sling it and your receivers catch for over 300 yards. We were under the 100-yard mark in rushing. I like to make it a goal every game that if we could at least crack that 100-yard barrier on rushing the football and then some and become more balanced. So I would like to see us be able to do that against Brockway.
And as always, Coach, go get him. Best of luck, and we will be on the call in Brockway for the Week 2 matchup, a crossover District 9 conference game. As always, Coach, thanks for taking the time.
You got it. Thank you.
And that's all we have for the Burger King of DuBois Coaches Show on Bigfoot Country.
Want to start your day like a kid?
I thought DuBois, anybody who watched, you saw the first half kind of a little bit more defense, the second half all offense except for that one big turnover. I look for a lot of points tonight, John.
Okay, Burkett's kick is, and we are underway.
That's a nice kick.
Caught at the 3-yard line. By Brubaker. Okay. He's out to the 30 where Brockway will put it into play. Brockway won the toss and elected to receive. So Brockway will put it into play actually at the 31-yard line.
And the one thing about this for DuBois fans, a lot of these kids know each other. A lot of them played baseball together. We know Braden Fox. I've played with him, against him, with my kids. So there's a lot on the line here, a lot of bragging rights, and a packed stadium, unbelievable here.
Yeah, and you talk about bragging rights. I know Brockway, they're going to have a chip on their shoulder with coming up just inches short last year. So first carry, handoff to Quello. He gains 4 yards on the play. So it will be second down and 6 yards to go.
Well, I know DuBois is going to want to they've got to worry about the passing game, obviously, with this quick strike offense, but Coach Wingard wants to shut down that run game.
Yeah. Pistol formation, Quello in the behind. And it's handed off to Quello.
Nice
Gain of 2. Nice tackle by number 38.
Carter Wilson, really.
Wilson.
Just got square, stacked him up, took him down. I thought it was going to be a 4 or 5 yard gain, and he only got 2 out of it.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's that's textbook what you coach right there.
So
it'll be third down and 4.
Yeah, big early down here. You want to get off the field, make a statement here.
So Braden Fox in the shotgun. Quello to his left. Okay, pitch, Quello forward, pitch pass to number 9. He's close to a first down. That's Isaac Crawford. The pass is complete, but I think he's going to be marked just short.
Now they're going to give him the first down.
The chains. So that was kind of generous, I think, to move in the chains, but yeah.
Well, that's why you start right on the yard line after a kick, so that if you get to it as an official. And they gave him
the half yard.
Fairly generous mark, but so first a new set of downs at the 41.
So again, Fox in the shotgun, Quello to his right, back to pass, up the middle, incomplete. He was wide open. That was intended for Maddox Decker. And there wasn't a Beaver jersey within 3 yards of him.
Yeah, that's fortunate for DuBois. And we had this problem last week. A lot of wide open people over the middle, especially in the second half. A lot of big plays given up.
Yeah, and that was kind of the tell of the tape from last week. It was a very offensively dominated game. I think if DuBois can tighten up their defense, it's going to be a really good season. Okay, Fox hands it off to Quello. He's bowling his way forward. Good gain out to the 48-yard line.
Well, the thing I noticed there, John, was the whole from the center, right guard, right tackle, they just absolutely caved in the left side of the DuBois defense. He wasn't touched till he was 4 or 5 yards downfield.
Yeah.
They've got to hold the point of attack better than that.
Yeah, and a good offensive push, too, from those linemen. So, again, pistol set now. Fox in the shotgun, Quello behind him. Almost a snap.
That's recovered by DuBois.
Yep. Recovered by number 5. Andrew Brubaker. Oh, excuse me, number 5, Landon Schrock. Wrong team. Schrock with the recovery. DuBois will put the ball in play at the 44-yard line of Brockway. And again, turnovers being a huge part of last week's game. Only one turnover, but it loomed large for DuBois.
I think it decided the game for DuBois. I really do. That was definitely at least a 12, if not a 14-point swing. We weren't making very many extra points, which is why I say that. But yeah, DuBois gets great field position here, and that's unlike Braden Fox. He just took his eye off the ball and he never cleanly had it. So.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad snap. It was right right at his waist.
So 1st and 10 now.
So Trey Wingard in the backfield.
Nissel with him.
Nissel to his right, hand off to Nissel. Nice cutback. Turns nothing into something here. Gain of 4 on the play. Down to the 40-yard line.
He was pretty nifty last week. You know, he had a lot of big catches. Of course, it was his interception.
Right.
I really would have given him player of the game if we were doing such a thing. You know, Trey was good too, but Nissel was everywhere on both sides of the ball.
Oh, absolutely was. You know, I had the pleasure of watching the game as a live stream after the fact. I was a little bit tied up during the game, but yeah, his name was called quite a bit. So Nissel to the right of Trey Wingard. In the shotgun, Wingard rolls out to his right.
Wide open.
Downfield, wide open.
Got him.
Touchdown, DuBois.
Are you going to put him in?
No. He's called it incomplete.
Boy, oh boy.
Oh. He must have been bobbling the football, but it looked like he had a couple of steps.
Well, he definitely, it was a really good throw, and the referee took a long look at it. I should say the side judge. He called it incomplete, and I've got to say, he had the best view in the house.
He did. He fooled me, though. I thought he caught the ball, but we're probably about 80 yards away from where that actually took place. So.
But here again, even with that, what patience by Wingard. You know, he waited, and he made a perfect throw on the run, which we saw so many times. Now here again, I think they need to reset this play clock. It's down to 3 seconds, and it took forever to get that ball back up there. And
I don't think they reset the play clock.
Let's see. The officials are looking at each other. You got to put time on the clock, guys. Come on.
Yeah, they do.
Well, they're not even bothering with it. So Now, if I was Brockway, I'd be like, hey guys, what's up with the play clock here? Because it's been at 0 for 10.
Down at 6. Hand off to Nissel to his left. He's going to come up short. Down to the 39-yard line. Brought down by John Verichetti on the tackle.
It's going to set up a 4th and 5. Right in kind of no man's land here. I think you go for it.
I do too. Fairly early in the game. I think that's the call.
Boy, it's a shame we didn't haul that in. That would have been huge to turn that into 6 points like that.
Yeah, I really thought, again, you hit the nail on the head. That side judge had the best view of it.
He was right there, so I can't really argue it.
No.
And our camera wouldn't give us a better angle either, so here we go.
So Wingard rolling out to his right. Throws it again, and actually I think he could have ran
for
it.
Same play.
Caught it this time. Touchdown.
Now they're calling it a catch this time. He took 2 steps. He did drop it out of the back of the end zone, but this time they're calling it 6 points.
Touchdown.
Nathan Coker, wasn't it?
Nathan Coker on the reception.
That's going to be a
really good pass.
39-yard touchdown
to Coker. Now for the extra point try.
This was a problem last week, big time, John, so I'll be interested to see. And so were kickoffs. I was happy to see that deep kickoff, incidentally.
I was too, because they did have one good kickoff later in the game. It's Brigger for the extra point attempt. Wingard for the hold. Hold's good.
Looks good.
It's good.
Yep.
And the kick is good. So with 7:52 left in the first quarter, DuBois 7, Brockway Rovers nothing. We'll send it back to the station. You're listening to DuBois Beaver football on Bigfoot Country.
DuBois High School football is brought to you by Subway and DuBois. Enjoy the new irresistible Subway series. Build a delicious sandwich, plus get a free cookie every Sunday. 3 locations inside DuBois Walmart, at the DuBois Mall, and South Brady Street. Go Beavers! The Greater DuBois Area Chamber of Commerce, serving 14 municipalities to make life better. Proud to support all of our local businesses and our area youth athletics too. And DuBois Drug and Wellness. DuBois Drug and Wellness, your community, your health, your pharmacy, proud to support the DuBois Beavers.
Welcome back to Frank Baraschetti Field here on a beautiful night in Brockway, Pennsylvania. DuBois out to a 7-0 lead, 7:52 left in the first quarter. Both teams have possessed the ball once. Brockway took the opening kickoff but fumbled on a third down play.
Yep, and DuBois turned that into a touchdown. 4 plays, 44 yards in a minute 33, John.
Yep, thank you. Very good. So
nice.
Another nice deep kick.
I love these deep
inside
kicks.
the 5-yard line. Fielded at the 4-yard line by Brubaker. He's got a little bit of room. Another nice return by Brubaker out to the 36-yard line.
So I like the deep kicks. Now they have to fix the coverage. The first wave was just completely ineffective there. Luckily, the second wave got him. So going to start the 36, which is 5 yards better than last time.
So that's kind of the danger of kicking it deep. You got to have the coverage to go along with it. So Brockway will start at the 36-yard line. Braden Fox in the shotgun. 2 receivers left. Quello to his left. Back to pass as Braden Fox fires across the middle. Pass is complete to Brubaker. Crosses midfield. First down for the Rovers. Takes it down to the 49-yard line of the Beavers and moves the sticks.
They're going to call it a 15-yard gain, and here again, middle of the field, nobody around him. Easy catch, pitch and catch for Fox. You know, he struggled on that first drive with the fumble and the errant pass over the middle, so I figured that Brockway might give him a couple easy passes here to kind of settle him down.
Yeah, good game plan by the Rovers. Hand off to Quello, and he's wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. And that's a nice tight coverage by DuBois for that run.
Nick Nicastro on the tackle, and you're right. Once he got a hold of him, he wasn't letting go. Really nice job.
You know, and I think that really was the thing that was missing last week. I think if DuBois can tighten up that defense, you know, a little bit more like last year, I think they're going to have a really good season.
So 2nd and 10 here, John.
Yep, Fox back to pass. And he scrambles. He's going to, he looked like he was going to take off with it, but he dumps it off to Brubaker. Brubaker lowers his shoulder and gets another 3 yards for a first down. Contact was before the sticks, and he carried him out past to the 38-yard line.
Yeah, we'll give him 12 on that completion there. And while we have just a second, folks, anybody who's watching on the live stream, if you say something in the comments when we get time, we will try to give you a quick shout out later in the game. So we will be monitoring that. Looks like referee, the linesman stopped it, and looks like, I don't know if he didn't like something about the way 28 was, or if he had a 26, or if he has blood or something.
Could be either an equipment issue or an injury issue. I'm not sure.
I think maybe his knee pad might not have been covered. I'm not sure, but he looks okay.
Yeah,
it was 28.
Like he was hurt.
So first down.
So Brubaker to the left. Hand off to Quello up the middle and lots of room. He's going to ramble for 12 yards. Another Rovers first down.
Yeah, and I don't like that. I mean, right at the point of attack, DuBois really got pushed around again, and this is, you know, the second half of last week, they just didn't look at the first half. I thought they held the point of attack really well. They only gave up 60 yards on 22 carries, and the second half they kind of got run over, and we'll see if they can make an adjustment.
Yeah, looking at last week's game again, early in the season, there was a lot of cramping, a lot of tired guys by the end of that game. Fox back to pass. He's going to scramble. He's going to take off with it. Good tackle.
Nissel on the tackle, but it's going to be a gain of 5.
Nissel and Nicastro both on the tackle.
We've been calling those names a lot already. But yeah, you mentioned the cramping. I do have to say it was mostly on Karnes City, right? It seemed like DuBois, and I even said it on the air, I felt like we were better conditioned than them. It certainly appeared that way. And tonight it's a much cooler night, not nearly as muggy. I don't anticipate those kind of problems. Yeah.
Fox, a little shovel pass up to...
number 9.
Crawford.
He only got about a yard, maybe, yeah, I'd say a yard. It's going to set up a 3rd and 4.
It was a good play call, but they closed that real quick. So now that'll bring up 3rd down, and again, this is 4-down territory, right at the 20-yard line.
Early on, Fox is 4 for 4-5 for 42 yards.
So Quello in the backfield, Crawford to the right of Braden Fox.
8 seconds on the play clock here.
Pisarcik right, Crawford left as receivers. Handoff straight, Quello straight up the middle, and he's barely touched. He brought down at the 2-yard line or 3-yard line.
No, I think they're going to, yeah, 3 or 4, I can't see yet. They're going to call it the 4, so we're going to give them a 16-yard gain.
Samson Deeb on the tackle.
That's a bad sign when Samson Deeb's making running back tackles, though.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely. That means that when nobody's touching him until he gets back to into that backfield.
We have got to do better in the interior of the line there.
Fox, Quello hands off up the middle, gain of 2 down to the 1, or just inside the 1.
We'll give him 2 there.
So
what do we have? Injury? Yeah. Looks like Big Z, Zach Gallagher's down.
And that's what you don't want to see.
I don't
we had
want to
that
see
a little
that
bit
at all.
last year.
Oh, man.
That's one of the things that I was always saying. If Zach Gallagher can stay healthy all year, that's a big force on this team. So while we have a timeout, we're going to send it back to the station. You're listening to the DuBois Beaver football on Bigfoot Country.
DuBois High School football is brought to you by Joe's Tuck Shop. Homecoming special, slim suit rentals at $79.95. Proud supporter of the DuBois Beavers. Infused IV Bar. Stop in and see how Infused IV can help you become faster on and off the field. Midway Drive in DuBois, or check out InfusedIVBar.com. Go Beavers! And the DuBois Hampton Inn. The DuBois Hampton Inn near the DuBois Mall. We're proud to support DuBois High School football and all youth athletics. The DuBois Hampton Inn, phone 375-1000. We love having you here.
DuBois High School football is brought to you by Tri-County Performance, your local dealer of Western snowplows. Proud to support DuBois High School football and all youth athletics. Go Beavers! Brackman Chevrolet in Punxsutawney. Remember, Chevys cost less in Punxsy. Hoffer Realty Associates, your real estate center for the DuBois area. Serving DuBois, Treasure Lake, and the surrounding areas. Good luck, Beavers! And by the Next Tier Bank DuBois team, located at 522 Liberty Boulevard. Stop and see them to fall into great rates this football season.
DuBois High School football brought to you by McDonald's of DuBois. McDelivery is on the DoorDash app. Download the McDonald's app for delicious deals and great rewards. Bloom Electric Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, providing sales and service to both residential and commercial businesses. When you call, we get moving. 814-375-0884. And DeLulo Transport of DuBois, family owned and operated, providing reliable transportation services. If you're interested in joining the team, call 814-503-4131. Stop by the office, 349 DuBois Street. See them online at DeLuloTransport.com. Go Beavers!
We're back here at Frank Baraschetti Field here in Brockway, Pennsylvania. Brockway Rovers are knocking on the door, pistol set. Fox in the shotgun, gets it, hands off to Quello up the middle, and he's stuffed right away. Loss of about a yard on the play. It is going to be 3rd down and goal.
Nicastro again. He has really
the stop.
He's been if they have been filling holes, it's been Nicastro and Nissel doing it. So that sets up a big 3rd down here. They're chopping the time right off. This drive started with 7:44 to go. They've burned off 4 minutes exactly here. See, we have well over 100 following on the stream. Welcome, everybody.
And we have quite a few here in the stands as well.
Oh, down here, it's great.
Handoff.
He's in standing.
Touchdown, Rovers.
23.
That is number 23. I don't have a 23
I don't have
on.
It did say 23, didn't it?
I thought so.
But we don't have a 23 on our roster, so I'm not sure.
At some point.
If somebody wants to help us in the comments.
So Doherty to attempt the extra point. Brubaker for the hold. Kick is up, and it is good. So 3:21 left in the first quarter. We're tied at 7. We'll send it back. You're listening to DuBois football on Bigfoot Country.
DuBois High School football is brought to you by DuBois Burger King. Visit DuBois Burger King for a hot and delicious sausage or bacon, egg, and cheese crisp sandwich. Get 2 for just $5. Spitzer Honda. At Spitzer Honda of DuBois, the team is committed to providing the highest quality of service to earn you as a lifetime customer. And they are proud to support the local athletes. Good luck, DuBois Beavers. And the DuBois United Way. You can be on the team to help the less fortunate in our area. With your help, the DuBois Area United Way is meeting the needs of the area's health and welfare service agencies. The DuBois Area United Way.
We're back on a beautiful night here in Brockway, Pennsylvania. Tied at 7 with 3:21 left to go. Brockway is about to kick to DuBois as they have just tied this game.
8 plays, 64 yards in 4 minutes and 23 seconds. And we're trying to get the identity of our mystery number 23 here.
So Doherty to do the kickoff duties here for the Rovers. Good kick. Again, inside the 5. And trips himself up.
Call to 25.
Dixon on the return. Brings it out. DuBois will put the ball in play at the 25-yard line.
So, kind of what I expected, other than the turnovers. Both teams are kind of moving the ball at will. I should say turnover.
Right.
But DuBois has to make the adjustment on the interior of that line, force them to just be a pass-only team, I think. We'll see. I know Coach Wingard's going to want to have balance, as he said. So he'll probably try to establish a little run game on this drive.
He does, and I think that's a key. If you can get Braden Fox uncomfortable, get him moving around, I think you're better off. So again, eliminate that up the middle run. And that forces him to do that. So DuBois will put the ball in play at the 25-yard line. Trey Wingard. And you have Garrett Nissel to his left. Wingard back to pass, swings it out, incomplete, intended for Nissel.
Wasn't going to get much. It was good. Their throw was a little bit low.
Yeah, a little bit low, a little bit out in front of him. So 2nd down and 10 for the Beavers.
And for those who aren't here, we've got the best seat in the house. We're on the roof of the press box. It's just an absolutely gorgeous night. There's literally not a cloud in the sky that I can see. These are the nights you wait for all year. A beautiful night for football.
Well, and for those of you that don't know Dave Glass, Dave, this was the best suggestion you had all year. So, yep, we're out here on top of the roof. Hand off to Nissel. Little delay play. Lowers his shoulder, and he's still going. That's going to be a first down.
Yes, it is. And that is all Nissel. Sometimes it's the line, and sometimes it's the back. That was a 10-yard run. He was hit at the line of scrimmage and broke 2 other tackles.
Yeah,
just a great run.
Yeah, and hit 5 yards in and lowered his shoulder and got another 5 yards out of it. So nice, strong run by Garrett Nissel.
And nobody on the comment seems to have said anything about number 23 for Brockway. So I apologize if parents are watching. They gave us an updated roster 10 minutes before the game, and it didn't have...
Unless it was 28. It could have been Pisarcik with his number kind of rolled out.
That could have been, and that's always hard. But
yeah. So it could have very well been Pisarcik.
We'll go with that. And so again, looks like Dixon this time. Yeah,
Dixon on the carry for a gain of 3.
Okay, so it was rolled up. It's 28. So my apologies, folks. 28 with the touchdown. That's Pisarcik.
So that's, again, a name you heard quite a bit if you got a chance to watch that Kane-Brockway game last week. I watched it. Pisarcik is definitely their attack more as a receiver than a running back, although he scored the touchdown there.
Right, yeah. He missed a lot of last year, but he's a good athlete for them. 2nd down and 7 here.
Yep, no doubt about it.
Dixon on the toss there.
On the toss, yes, from Wingard, he's out. He'll be a couple yards short. Nice gain of about 4.
Yep, we'll give him 4. And the thing we saw last week with Dixon on those sweeps, he's got elite speed. If he can get to the corner, he can really make some things happen. It's going to set up a 3rd and 3. Minute 30 to go here in the first quarter of this game, moving right along.
And that's one of the things I was really impressed with DuBois last week, is they have a lot of weapons.
Yes.
Offensively. You know.
Yeah, I think, what do we say, 6 or 7 guys caught the ball. So, yeah, Trey moved it around a lot. The line did a great job of protection for the most part.
So, Boss out here to the left, handoff straight up the middle to the up back.
He might have got it with that little
second effort. I do think he got it. That was Nissel on the carry.
Yep, and another first down. If he's touching the line, it's first down.
They're telling him to move the chains.
So big third down conversion there. I see we have Janice Nissel on saying that her grandson is Garrett, so that's fantastic. We love hearing stuff like that with grandparents, people out of the area who can tune in to Bigfoot here and check it out.
Yeah, that's one great thing about the line. We were growing up playing football. No doubt about it.
Uphill both ways back then.
So Wingard's going to be under center now. Takes it. Dixon on the carry. Nice strong run up the middle. Gain of 8 on first down. Nice run by Dixon.
30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. They might get one more playoff if they want to, but the thing about Brockway last week, they look great, but it's hard to say if Kane was really that much of a test. You know, all their parents I was talking to were like, I don't know how much you can read into that. And, you know, DuBois is sort of imposing their will a little bit on the line here.
Yeah, and the only thing I will say about the dominant win by Brockway over Kane, I did look at the previous year, and that was actually a close game. Now, I know it's hard to compare
one year
to another because you never know who they're losing, who they're gaining. But, I mean, it was a lot more even last year than it was this particular year.
That'll end the first quarter, John.
So first quarter's done, in the books. We are tied. We'll send it back to the station. You're listening to DuBois Beaver football on Bigfoot Country.
DuBois High School football is brought to you by Subway and DuBois. Enjoy the new irresistible Subway series. Build a delicious sandwich, plus get a free cookie every Sunday. 3 locations inside DuBois Walmart, at the DuBois Mall, and South Brady Street. Go Beavers! The Greater DuBois Area Chamber of Commerce, serving 14 municipalities to make life better. Proud to support all of our local businesses and our area youth athletics too. And DuBois Drug and Wellness. DuBois Drug and Wellness, your community, your health, your pharmacy. Proud to support the DuBois Beavers.
This one. Hey, we're back here at Bereshetti Field. Dave Glass, John Schneider with you. We have a tie game, and I see a shout out here we just have to talk about. Matt and Tracy Donahue watching our alma mater, the Beavers, from Austin, Texas. Tracy Donahue Perneski, that was on the second line. So thanks for tuning in, Texas. That's awesome. We love seeing these stories from around the whole country, John.
Yep, that's great. Great to see. So here's the start of the second quarter. 2nd and 2 for the Beavers. Wingard under center. Nissel behind him. Dixon as the tailback. Handoff straight up to Nissel.
6
straight
yards.
Forward, 6 yards. First down, Beavers.
That's 5 carries, 24 yards in the early going for Nissel. So nice, almost 5 yards a carry average.
So this is starting to shape up kind of like a duplicate of last week, where it's pretty well offensively dominated. Both defenses struggling to keep the opposing offense from gaining yardage.
Well, and TJ said, you know, if he can run, he'll run, and he's done 8 rushes and only 3 passing plays so far. So he's definitely trying to establish something here.
Yeah, the old adage, if it's not broke, don't fix it.
That's right.
There you go.
Dixon
on the sweep, or on the pitch. He's
There's
out to
speed.
the corner. Yep, speed and a little bit of toughness, too, to get a few more yards. That's going to be a gain of, looks like.
I see I see a
on
flag,
the
so
play.
let's hold off. It would have been 7 or 8. It's in the area of either a face mask or holding.
Yeah, I think he had a blocker out there with him, and I think they're going to holding on the Beavers. So that's going to negate that run.
It's going to be a spot foul. It was well downfield, so it's going to set up probably a 1st and 13.
Yeah. Yep, that's exactly what it will be. 1st and 13 after the holding penalty And again, through one full quarter without any penalties, which is something you really don't see a lot, early in the season on football teams.
And especially last week, I was amazed at how few pre-snap penalties there were. Normally, you see a lot of messing up with the snap counts and offsides and stuff.
Yeah.
It's been a bugaboo for DuBois as long as I've been doing these games that they've had trouble with penalties and turnovers, and knock on plastic, or I don't have any wood, through the game and a quarter, they haven't had a whole lot of that problem. So you got to keep that up. So it does set up 1st and 13 here. But I do like, you saw Dixon's speed as he got to the edge. The hold didn't stop him from, that's not why he got the edge. That was just his speed.
I think that was an unnecessary hold.
Yeah,
which,
I agree.
A lot of times that happens. So again, Wingard under center, hands it to the up man. That's Nissel. He's going to fight for possibly getting back to the original line of scrimmage, so it'll be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to
11.
Yeah, we're going to give him 2 on that. That time, Brockway did a real nice job of clogging the middle. He was hit almost immediately. He always falls forward, so he did get a little bit out of it, but really, really tough run there.
That's where you can really go with a little bit of play action on something like that. If they're going to bite to that center, fake that handoff. Well, swing it out to that back coming out of the back.
Yeah, if they're going to come up and stop the run, Trey can fling it. So here we go.
Wingard back to pass, fires it to Nissel, makes one man miss, and they close in very quickly. There's no short gain of a yard. It's going to be 3rd down and 10.
And the problem there, John, was there was no blocking. I mean, he made the first guy miss. I thought he had a chance, but then there's just wave after wave coming. The guys out there on that bubble screen need to hold their blocks a little bit better.
Yeah, I agree 100%. One good thing that I see here, Dave, number 66 is back on the field.
And I'm not just thinking for the football,
around.
But he's a fantastic wrestler, district champ type wrestler. We can't, DuBois Athletics needs Big Z all the way around.
No doubt about it.
Great kid.
Hey, Wingard in the shotgun, rolls to his left, tucked up, fumble, or in the grasp.
The referee is going to talk, see if, there it is. And that's the right call, folks. That's absolutely grounding.
And that's really as good of a game as Wingard had last week. That's just sophomore, he's got to learn to tuck that. If you take that loss, because there's no difference between throwing that out of bounds as an incomplete.
Well, that's the thing. While you're rolling, you don't have anything. Just throw it at somebody's feet and live to fight another day. Or at the end, take the sack. That was he's very fortunate. Right. Like you said, it could have been a fumble. Potentially, it was so late when he tried to get rid of it. So
now you have 4th down. It's going to be a punting situation. It may have been a punting situation anyway. At the 41, that's kind of borderline whether you go for that and 4th and 10. But at this point in the game,
yeah, they don't have too many plays for 4th and 24, John.
No, you really don't. So Nissel back to punt.
Yeah, I believe so. Pisarcik back for the Rovers.
And there's one. I don't know if he wants to kick it directly to Pisarcik, but he does.
Nice kick.
It was a good kick, straight up in the air. Pisarcik fields it. He's got some running room. Takes it out to the 41.
9:15 to go in the second quarter. They'll take over at their own, I believe, 41-yard line. So a nice punt. I'd say about a 30-yard, 35-yard punt, but about a 15-yard return. So kind of negated a lot of that.
Yes, it did. But that's textbook how you want to punt it. Nice hang time. You did give the defender down there. I think you just took a bad angle. The initial defender.
Yeah, I think that was Koger, and you'd like to see him at least get hands on him there.
Yeah.
So now the linesman and the referee are having a little discussion about something. They're talking to each other. I don't know. I don't know what we're... Oh, I think we need a trainer on the other side. Okay.
So trainers being called over to the DuBois sideline.
2 of them running. Let's hope everybody's okay here. Don't ever like to see that.
Try to get an idea who they're looking at over there. And I hate to say it, but I think that might be Wingard that they're looking at.
Oh, boy. Don't need that.
No, you definitely don't need that. But for right now, Brockway Rovers are going to put the ball in play at the 41-yard line. Braden Fox in the shotgun. Quello to his right. Or no, that's Pisarcik. Pass is incomplete, broken up by number 38.
Carter Wilson.
Wilson.
Great defensive play, but almost a circus catch. He almost brought it back in there. That's only the second incompletion of the night so far for Fox. Makes him 4 for 6. They've run the ball a lot in the early going, too. A lot more than I thought they would. I thought both teams would fling it around a little bit more than they have.
I agree. But again, it's one of those things where it's
another fumbled snap. He's down.
Snap, yep.
And nice job there by number 25. That was Isaiah Corney to not pile on and get a roughing penalty there. He did everything he could.
You're realizing real quick that in high school football, you're down as soon as you're down. As soon as your knee's down. So he pulled up, kept him from his weight from going on him, kept from having a foolish penalty.
That's a loss of 5, so it sets up 3rd and 15, John. Big play here. DuBois needs to get off the field.
Yes, they do. Absolutely need to get off the field. So Braden Fox in the shotgun. And fumbles it again. Picks it up, and he's scrambling now. They're going to close in on him very quickly. Brought down by number 25, Isaiah Corney, and Carter Wilson.
It's just so unlike him. He's normally so good at those little things. I mean,
Danny Dixon, actually.
Yeah, but you know, all these fumbled snaps by Braden, you just don't normally see that. I know he'll get it together, but that sets up 4th and 19. Another punt coming. Real quick, I see Luann Vogt watching from Florida, rooting for number 72, says go DuBois. So
there you go. So hopefully she survived the hurricane.
Oh, yeah. I hope everybody's good down there. Definitely.
Yep.
High
Obviously
punt.
survived the hurricane.
End over end. Oh, boy.
Oh,
the coach wants.
That was borderline. Whether that should have been a penalty.
He should have called for a fair catch, though.
He should have.
He did have the opportunity to catch it, so fields it at his 35.
And I do think he was kind of approaching him from the side. He kind of grabbed him with his arm just as he was making that catch.
It was right on the edge of being a penalty.
Right.
I understand why they didn't call it, and I really, again, it's more on the player. When it's that high, you got to feel that you're out of time. You got to put the hand up.
Yeah, I agree.
So let's see what happens here. I really think it's time for DuBois to get something going in that passing game here.
Yeah, you can't rely on mistakes by Brockway. I mean,
no, they're going to put up points. Yeah,
they're going to put up points, and they're not always going to fumble snaps. So.
No.
So we need to take advantage where we can. Okay, Wingard hands off to Nissel. He's met right at the line of scrimmage. Brought down by Verichetti.
Yeah.
Nice tackle by Verichetti. Gain of 1 on the play.
It's been very, and I know you always tailor your offensive scheme a little bit to your opponent, but it's been just such a different feel the way DuBois' play calling is tonight compared to last week. A little bit surprised at that.
Yeah, I don't know if he's waiting a little bit to the second half to kind of feel him out before he opens up the field a little bit.
Well, let's see here on 2nd and 9. Another handoff.
Yeah, another handoff up the middle. He feels like he's got room there.
Well,
nice carry by Nissel again.
I'll give him 7.
7 on the play. That'll be 3rd down and 2.
We're down to 6:44 here in the second quarter. Game's moving along at a pretty good clip. When you see teams that throw it around a lot, sometimes the games can drag, as you know, John, because they're incomplete. They go out of bounds.
Yeah.
But so far, not bad.
Yeah, that's the benefit of a run-dominated game is clock.
So 3rd and 2 here. Brockway really crowding the line of scrimmage this time.
Yes, they are. Push up the middle, and it's going to be a first down.
And that was all the line, too, because...
That was a big push by the DuBois offensive line.
Is that Nissel again?
I think that was Nissel on the carry.
So give him 3. And even though we are the DuBois radio, we have to give a shout out. Rylan Ridley is rooting for the Rovers, and we're happy to have everybody here, whether you're rooting for DuBois or Brockway. Samantha Wright's also rooting for the Rovers, so...
Like you mentioned a little bit at the beginning of the game, a lot of these kids are from DuBois Central and go to school.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they all
know each other.
Yeah. So,
Dixon on the sweep.
Dixon. Nice gain. Bulldog tackle by number 15, Colton Ross.
I'll tell you what, Brockway wanted a hold at the point of attack there, and I think they had a case. There was no flag, but definitely I thought the corner was held a little bit. You're not always going to get those calls. As any coach will tell you, you got to fight through it, but definitely I thought might have been a little bit of a hanky coming there, but just goes to show sometimes it's the flags that aren't called that can make a difference, both for and against you.
Absolutely.
It was a false start.
It was a false start. He fumbled it right away, but he shuffled his feet before the ball was snapped.
That's the third penalty on DuBois for 20 yards. And truthfully, it goes as a 5-yard penalty on the intentional grounding because it's from the spot, but right. That was a big penalty. But, hey, Goodwill Hose Company. Watching from DuBois at the station. Hey, thanks, guys. Thanks for all you do. All our EMS guys. Oh, my goodness. I don't know where we'd be without you.
Yeah, we have, without question, one of the best volunteer fire companies in the state. So Wingard under center. Pitch to Dixon, trying to get the edge. He's got the edge. Nice open field tackle.
5, maybe 6. Let's see where they spot him.
Brubaker on the stop.
We'll call it 6.
A couple yards short.
Yeah, we'll call it 6.
So it's going to be 3rd down and 2.
Clock still moving right along, coming down on 4:20 to go here in the first half.
It's an interesting thing here in Brockway that I didn't realize they had. I don't come over here very often. There's an ice hockey rink out here just past our view.
Yeah, it's not ice, it's roller, but I've played on it. A lot of my friends play on it. Well get back to that in a minute. 3rd and 2 here.
3rd and 2. Handoff is to Dixon straight up the middle, and he is going to push his way.
Close. He's
very close, but I think they're going to give it to him.
Yeah, we'll give him 2 on that. So first down for DuBois, under 4 minutes to go. Yeah, they built that a few years ago. They've done a lot of renovation here, including the field, basketball courts you can see. It's so great. My friends Bob and Summer Anderson run a hockey tournament over there for charity in May.
Nice.
15 teams come in and they do it all day. There's so much good stuff going on, not just in DuBois, but in Brockway. It's great.
Yep. Oh, very nice. I'm friends with Bobby and Summer as well. They're great to know that they take part in that.
You were on to something, by the way. It's hard for us to see the numbers. Notice that's not number 10, that's number 5 in their quarterback. That is,
it is. You're correct.
Landon Schrock.
Well, goes to say, I apologize for that. Yes, he's been in this series, so the trainers must have been working on Wingard over there to the right. So you're right, it is Schrock in at quarterback.
That's a 2-yard gain there for Dixon, and I can't take credit for that. I've got to say that Antonio pointed that out. That was us. We both got to pay a little better attention there. That's on us. But
we have good conversation going back and forth, and we tend to look at each other a little bit sometimes. So,
yeah, definitely it is Schrock in, and he's shotgun here.
Schrock pass to the left. He overthrows it. Takes it, passes it. A delayed handoff.
Nissel, and he's got
Nissel, it. Yes, he's going to have a
there comes a flag, though. Flag on the near side.
And really unnecessary if that's on DuBois. That play was not anywhere near.
Well, 55 and 58 were engaged. I was watching the play. I looked down just as the flag was thrown, and it was definitely on one of those 2. I don't know which way they're going to call it. Let's see here. Holding. Yeah, they're going to call the hold. It's on 55 then.
So that really is DuBois shooting themselves in the foot at this particular point in the game. I don't think that hold was necessary by any means.
No, and it's going to take what would have probably been a first down and turn it into a 3rd and 16 because the spot foul from the 40. It's going to move it to midfield. And that's, here again, we talked about not shooting yourself in the foot. That's their 4th penalty, and there's still none on Brockway.
Right. So DuBois needs to do something here. 2 minutes, 40 seconds left in the half. DuBois will receive the kick to start the second half.
I would not be at all shocked here if they do another draw play and just punt it. I don't think he wants to mess around with an interception.
You want to keep the clock moving.
Well, no, he doesn't. Oh, he's going to throw it deep.
He's got a man open. Oh,
good defense.
Good defensive play.
That was to Caden Clark, and I know he wants a flag, but the thing is the ball touched the defender.
It did.
And so you're not going to get that call. You're just not. And frankly, I'm being honest here, Caden pushed off a little bit while the ball was in the air, so I think that kind of worked out all the way around.
It did, but again,
good throw. I mean, not a bad throw. A little underthrown.
Had a little bit of a wobble to it, and I think that just took enough off of it that the defender was able to get caught up.
So punt with 2:27 to go here, and you just hope Trey's okay. Maybe they can see what's going on, get him back out there in the second half.
So Nissel to punt. Another good punt, a little bit away from Pisarcik. He's going to let it bounce, and it's going to be close. Inside the 5, and it stops.
Really nice, down to the 4. Excellent punt there. That's a 46-yard punt.
So 2 minutes, 17 seconds left. We're going to send it back to the station. You're listening to DuBois Beaver football on Bigfoot Country.
DuBois High School football is brought to you by Joe's Tuck Shop. Homecoming special, slim suit rentals at $79.95. Proud supporter of the DuBois Beavers. Infused IV Bar. Stop in and see how Infused IV can help you become faster on and off the field. Midway Drive in DuBois, or check out InfusedIVBar.com. Go Beavers! And the DuBois Hampton Inn. The DuBois Hampton Inn near the DuBois Mall. We're proud to support DuBois High School football and all youth athletics. The DuBois Hampton Inn, phone 375-1000. We love having you here.
We're back here at Frank Baraschetti Field. 2 minutes, 10 seconds left. Brockway just handed the ball. No gain on the play. Actually, possibly a loss of a yard.
Yeah, loss of 1 for sure.
So we're going to be back at the 4-yard line.
I think that was Quelo.
I do believe you're right. I believe that was Quelo on the carry. So Braden Fox in the shotgun. Quelo to his right.
That's his 10th. That's his 10th carry.
So Fox back to pass. Fires up the middle. Pass is complete. He's going to be out for a first down out to the...
No, I think it's going to be just short.
No, you're right. 13-yard line. He's short. 3 yards short.
Call that a 9-yard gain.
And more importantly, the clock still keeps moving. 1 minute 23 to go. 3rd down and 2. We're trying to draw them off sides here. Little hard count. DuBois did not fall for that. They're staying put. Very disciplined. Fox in the shotgun. Quelo to his right. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Hand off to Quelo up the middle. And he's going to have the first down.
He's going to have it.
Gain of 2 on the play.
3 still on the clock.
So fans, don't forget to stick around for the Brackman Chevrolet halftime show here on Bigfoot Country.
It's 11 carries, 34 yards for Quelo, so he's had a lot of touches, but they, except for 1 12-yard run, they've pretty well kept him in check. And we have a timeout, I believe. Yep.
Timeout, Brockway. We'll send it back. You're listening to DuBois Beaver football on Bigfoot Country.
Hi, it's Mike from DeLulo Transport in DuBois. DeLulo Transport has immediate openings for full-time and part-time non-CDL drivers for our FedEx division. These are local, home daily package delivery positions that service the Brockway, Brookville, Ridgeway, and St. Mary's areas. Applicants must be 21 years of age, and all training will be provided. If you're interested in joining our team, give us a call, 814-503-4131. Stop by the office at 349 DuBois Street, or find us at delulotransport.com.
We're back here in Brockway at Frank Baraschetti Field. We're going to give a shout out to Representative
Mike Armanini watching us.
Listening in. Thank you for the nice words. Really appreciated.
And we've got, I don't know what their real name is, but your favorite own kids watching Braden Fox from Charlotte, North Carolina. So that's awesome. And yes, somebody else, Keith pointed out that Trey and Braden were both on the state champion baseball team a couple years back. And again, other players too. So these kids do know each other. So here we go, 1st and 10, 40 seconds to go.
Fox hands off. I believe that's Quelly on the carry.
And timeout again.
Another timeout.
That's going to be... Looks like we're going to give that a gain of 4.
4 on the play. 31.8 seconds left. We'll send it back real quick. You're listening to DuBois Beaver football on Bigfoot Country.
Go Beavers! McDonald's in DuBois will be cheering on the Beavers all season long. Don't have time to run and get some food before the game? DuBois McDonald's McDelivery is on DoorDash. Have all your favorites delivered right to your doorstep. Download the DoorDash app and choose your McDonald's menu items for delivery. Simply pay and track your McDelivery order as it comes to you. Getting the food you crave delivered is a whole new way to love McDonald's. You can also grab a treat on your way to the game at your DuBois McDonald's off the Beeline.
We are here in Brockway at Frank Baraschetti Field. 31.